How's it going, folks? Welcome to lesson 3. So this will be our third and final lesson of the first week. And so far we have gone down through percentages and percentage change, and I gave you a couple of questions to do for homework. I see that some of you have already put up the first two assignments onto the homework section of your OneNote. So the rest of you, if you get a chance, you could throw those in there, whether you're writing them, taking a picture and uploading and pasting it in, or whether you're writing them directly into the homework section if using a stylus. It's up to yourself. So we continue on. We'll try and get to the end of this, and then we can start something new, brand new on Monday. Okay, so we go back to the OneNote and look, and here's the homework I gave you. Questions 1 to 6. And these were based on what we did the last day, looking at this percentage increase or decrease. So again, what you do there is you're putting the increase or decrease, so whatever the change is, over the original number, multiplied by 100 over 1, and that gives you the percentage increase or the percentage decrease. So I can ask you to do these 6 questions here for homework. And we'll just have a quick flick through just to see how you would do those. And then I'll get you check answers to see is there anything difficult there at all that might have caused you a bother. Although looking at the ones people have already uploaded them, people seem to find them all quite okay. But anyway, sure, we'll have a quick look anyway. Why not? So question number 1 there. In the year 2015, the population of a town was 5,320. And that then grew to 5,652. So it went from 5,320 to 5,652. Find the percentage increase in the population, remembering that the formula for this is the difference over the original multiplied by 100 over 1. So what we're going to do straight away there is we're going to do a little takeaway sum. We're going to do 5,652. Sorry, I'm just going to pull that part down. Minus 5,320, and that is going to give us 332. So that's going to be our difference. That's going to be our what the change was. And as per the formula, what we're going to do is we're going to put this 332 over the original, which was 5,320, and multiply that by 100 over 1. And that's going to give us our answer. Okay. For question 2 then, Claire bought a new iPad on eBay for €110. The retail price of the iPod was €150. So how much did Claire save by buying on eBay? Okay, so if you think, right, well, I have €110 what I got it for, and it was going on in a shop for 150. How much has she saved? Well, 150 minus 110, she's after saving herself €40. Like so. Okay, and then what percentage saving did she make? So we say, well, the saving she made, the difference was €40 over what was our original was going to be €150. That was the original price of it, multiplied by 100 over 1, which is going to be equal to 40 or 50. Yeah, it's going to be equal to 26.6% or 27%. Okay, so and again in a shop you'll see save 27% on iPad here, and they're not telling you the actual money amount, they're telling you the percentage amount. Okay. Number 3 then was John invests €900 in shares. The value of the shares falls by €140. How much are John's shares worth now? Well, we're just going to do a little takeaway. We've €900 to start. We're taking away €140, and we're going to end up with €760. And what is the percentage decrease in the value of the shares for question 3b there? So the change is 140 all over 900. It's going to be the original. Multiply again by 100 over 1, and that's going to be equal to, well, I'm not sure, but you can work that out yourself. 140 divided by 900 multiplied by 100, and will give you your answer for that, somewhere in around 15, 16, 17%. Okay, question 4 is very, very similar. So you find the percentage increase. So that's another one just exactly the same. And don't worry, the answers are coming in a second. You can check your answers off later on. We'll just go skip to the bit more difficult ones. And I think question number 5 again is quite similar. So you're copying and completing the table. So for this one here, you have an hourly rate, and you have, what is that as a percentage of the minimum wage? So you're going to copy and complete the table. So the minimum wage is $9.25 an hour. This will be something you'll be used to now when you get your part-time job in a couple of years. So if you want to work out this box here, you're going to have, well, the minimum wage was $9.25. Is going to be $9.25. Can I fit that in there? $9.25, and this person's getting 70% of the minimum wage. So you're going to multiply this by 70. Sorry about the writing. So you have 9.25 multiplied by 70%, and that's going to give you whatever the answer is in that box, somewhere around about 6-7 euros. Okay, and then all you have to do then to find the last bit is you have 9.25 by 90%. Because so basically what you're doing is you're multiplying the number here by this percent and by this percent to find the number in the end. Over here, you're doing so in this box here, you're doing exactly the same as we were doing up in the earlier questions. So you have your original, which was 740 over 9.25 by 100. So you're going the increase or decrease over the original to get the percentage increase or decrease. Okay. Now, so I suppose the best way to look at these is to look at the most difficult question, question number 6. Question number 6 is work out the percentage increase when 260 kilos is increased to 300 kilos, correct to 2 decimal places. So right, well, we're looking, well, what's the difference between 260 and 300? And that's going to be 40. All over, what's our original number, which is going to be 260. Multiply that by 100 over 1. And that is going to be equal to 32 euros and 40 cents. Okay. And the second one then is going for part B. We're doing the same for the second one. It's going to be 40 over 300. So work out the percentage decrease when 300 is decreased to 260. So we're saying, well, if we're going from 260 to 300, so we're going from here to here, our difference is 40, and our original number is 260. But when we're looking at the percentage decrease, when we're going from 300 to 260, well, our number up here is still 40. The difference is still 40, but our original number is 300. So we multiply that by 100 over 1, and that is going to be equal to around about 13.3%. Okay. You're asked then, the last part, explain why your answers to part A and part B are different. Well, if you look at the actual sums, so if we take these as, here's our two sums, well, why would the answers to this part, so this is A, and this is B, why would the answers be different? So the answers are different is because our denominators are different. So your denominators are different. Denominators are different. So because the denominator is different, we're going to get a different percentage. Sorry, I know my writing is dreadful, but you know that from class that my writing is dreadful. So that's how we work out part 6. But to always go back to this here, your percentage increase or decrease. So you're always looking, what is the change over what was the original? Multiply that by 100 over 1, and that will give you your percentage increase or decrease. Okay, so that's the formula. And you're looking to look at percentage increase or percentage decrease. So what I'd like you to do now is go back to your own homework. Go back to your homework that you did over the last 24, 48 hours. And when you go into the OneNote and you go out to the side, here is the answers. Questions 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So check your answers, see where you went right, where you went wrong, and then go in and have a look at the work we did in here and see, well, what's gone right and what's gone wrong. What have I done? Have I done something? Have I put the wrong number in as a denominator? Have I used the n number as opposed to the original number? So you don't make that mistake again. Okay, and for the rest of the class today, what you're going to do, same as you do in normal class, when we finish a topic, and we have finished, that's decimals and percentages done. We're going to go and we're going to look at the revision exercise. So after you've corrected your homework, so you've paused the video, corrected your homework, you're then going on back into the OneNote and you're going to do as many questions as you can out of the OneNote. So there's 10 questions there. Some of you will get all 10 done, but what you're looking to do for the rest of the lesson is correct your homework, which will take about 5 minutes, and then you're going to spend the rest of the hour, so it's about 25-30 minutes to get as many of these as you can done. Okay, so what I will do is then towards the end of the week, probably Friday, I will put the answers to the revision exercise out here. But I do want you to let me know if you're struggling, if you're not sure, if you'd rather we do this over a live class, so we can do it on Schoology conferencing, so you can talk back to me and ask me questions in live, then that is absolutely doable as well. Just if you do that, you're confined to the live time as opposed to you can watch the video and do the homework whenever. But that's doable as well. So have a think, stick a comment up on Schoology, email me. But what I'm looking for you to do is just to finish off correcting your homework from last night, and then for half an hour, 40 minutes, do as many questions as humanly possible of the revision questions here in OneNote. Okay, so hopefully I'll hear some feedback from some of you about how you're getting on or what you would like done differently. If not, that's the last class of the week, and we're starting something brand new next week. So have a lovely weekend, and I'll talk to you next week.